It's time for the Wendy Williams Show. Today, superstar Latoya Jackson dishes up the tongue of Omarosa and why she thinks she was fired. Plus, second-generation weigh-in star Tatyana Ali. Is she really dating Drake? We'll get the scoop. And Lindsay Lohan lashes out at her attorney in court. Wendy's got the details. Now, here's Wendy.
We've got a great show for you. You know, Lindsay Lohan avoided jail time. We got to talk about that. Tiger Woods announced that he has a new girlfriend to the world. Plus, I watched Dancing with the Stars return last night. Did you? Yeah. Okay, well, I've come here with an opinion. Let's talk about it and more. It's time for Hot Topics. Thank you so much. Thank you. Very grateful. Listen, I want to shout out to Queen Latifah. Happy birthday. You're 43. It never looked so good. And I love you, Latifah. Good luck with your talk show. I know it starts in September. Yeah. And also, happy birthday to one of the original friends in my head, Vanessa Williams, who turned 50 yesterday. See? As long as 50 is looking like that, I ain't scared either. All right, I've got some really exciting news about our show. Most daytime talk shows, as you know, summertime is a lot of times a time for reruns on TV. And our show has been, well, we take off like May, and I'm off the whole summer, and all these juicy hot topics happen, and I'm sitting in Jersey, like, I wish I could get back on TV. No, really, I only need like 3 days off, and then I'm refreshed and back to you. I enjoy my job. So I'm complaining and complaining, and finally, it's going to happen. We are going live all through June and all through July. Yes, 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 yes. I mean, here's the thing. When I want to do stuff like that, you know I have to sit with my staff. Suzanne, you've got 2 boys, you're married. You would like to have 3 months off, wouldn't you?
No, I'm happy being here, working every day.
And that's what everyone said. And so it shall be. So we'll be on the air when Kim Kardashian delivers that baby, and so much more. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching our show. It's really only because of you that we're on that long, because you watch, and so it's been successful. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. So now, I watched the season premiere of Dancing with the Stars last night, and I have the following announcements regarding. Number 1, Brooke Burke. You looked gorgeous. I loved the highlights in her hair. You know, she's normally a dark brown, but she put some highlights in her hair. She looked great. The makeup was great. The dress was great. Kelly Pickler, I loved your dress. I wish I could wear that on this show. It was all see-through, and she looked good in it from the neck down. Kelly, I love you. Take this in the best way, because I know that you didn't style your own hair or do your own makeup. They've got you looking 150 years old from the neck up. Which is not good. You're only 26, and I know in your regular life, when you go to the ShopRite, that you look young and cute with that hairstyle. Do you know what I'm saying? But they had it all up on top of her head. Did anybody else observe that? No, you didn't. Don't clap just because you're here. You didn't observe it, sir. Anyway, but she cut her hair off for a good cause. One of her best friends was diagnosed with cancer. And so she cut her hair off to support her friend. But Dancing with the Stars is not styling it well. You look a lot older than 26. And let me also give a shout out to Mark Ballas. You are, like, by far still extremely handsome. Is that Mark? That's not Mark. Is that Mark right there? Yep. Oh, my eyes. Anyway, his partner is some Olympic gymnast. Now, forgive me that I don't know who she is, but Ali Rassman. I think we should get to know her, though, because they're predicting that she's going to be the winner. You know how they do those Vegas odds and things like that? They danced well last night, but I'm always distracted by Mark. When I did Dancing with the Stars in season 12, he was very nice to me. Really short, though, but very nice to me. And a really good-looking man. He's a good-looking man. Anyway, yeah. For me, some of the standouts last night were that Disney girl who's 16 years old. Yeah, well, I was distracted though because I think Val is so handsome. But she got the highest score last night, so we need to get to know her, the Disney girl. Lisa Vanderpump, she danced okay, but the bigger deal is that she is just so doggone beautiful. Don't you think Lisa Vanderpump is beautiful? In a mature woman way. She told me that she's in her 40s. Girl, you know you're every bit of good 52. And I think I was correcting homework. I did not get a chance to see Winona Judd and Tony Dovolani, but in my Hot Topics meeting this morning, they said that moving her on the dance floor for Tony was like pushing a truck around. Oh my God. But here's the deal. You know, Winona and I are both big girls, and neither one of us are going to win Dancing with the Stars. Why? You know. You're not going to win, but you got a great partner in Tony, and hopefully you'll forge a friendship too. I only started to like Tony about a year after being on Dancing with the Stars, because on account of, like, you know, he tried to whip me into shape to dance and stuff, and so then when you get cut from the show, then you just hate everybody. You just hate, no, really, it's like boot camp and you hate everybody. But last night, when I was watching, I was so jealous that show does not tape here in New York. I so wanted to be, as an alum, there in the ballroom cheering people, because I'm over being angry now. Like, I wanna come back. I wanna come back. So now everybody dances again tonight, but nobody's gonna be cut, so we'll have to wait next week for DL Hughley to go home. Just go home. You know, you didn't put any effort into practice, did you? That's number one. Number two, you and that twisted hair and those distrustful eyes and your low score of 14, just go someplace. But shout out to you, Cheryl Burke, because once your partner DL gets cut next week, then you'll have time to get that boyfriend that you're always talking about. Dancing with the Stars airs again tonight. You'll get a chance to see everybody dance, but like I said, nobody's getting cut. So, but I'm watching, so thank you. Okay. By the way, you know Derek Huff, the dancer who's the brother of Juliana? All of a sudden, because your girlfriend lost the jewelry and Ryan Seacrest broke up with her, that's taken away your hotness. Like, you're not as hot to me as you were on Friday before they broke up. Just a random thought. So, okay, Lindsay Lohan returned to court for the 22nd time. I know, everybody's talking about it, but only one show counts. 22 times. 22 times she's been to court. So now it's time for a Lindsay update. Hit it. Okay. Lindsay showed up to court almost an hour late. I'm telling you, this girl is so disrespectful. All right, I'll give you my opinion in a moment. She was wearing something white. We never found out the designer's name, did we? It looks fancy and couture. I thought it was too couture looking for court, but fine. And then she was glitter bombed, which, can I just tell you something? I want to be glitter bombed one day. Like, I thought it was the most fabulous thing. I thought it was fabulous. It's better than being splashed with paint. It's better than being flower bombed, like they threw the white flour on Kim Kardashian. Glitter bombing is fabulous, and they didn't arrest the person, so apparently everybody around Lindsay thought it was fabulous too. So then she gets into court, she takes off her sunglasses, it looks like she hasn't slept in a week, there was no makeup, scraggly hair. Look, the only thing you could see is that she's featuring not natural lips. Lindsay pled no contest to reckless driving, you know, she didn't argue with the judge, and also lying to the cops. She avoided jail time by agreeing to 90 days of lockdown rehab, 30 days of community labor, and 18 months of psychotherapy. In our Hot Topics meeting this morning, I was the only one who felt that she got what she deserved. Now, you know, I was on one. I wanted her to be buried under the jail. That's first of all. But when I heard this verdict, I thought about it. I said, yeah, that's good. 90 days of lockdown rehab. Well, first of all, as a former offender, I can tell you, if you're forcing somebody to go to rehab, it's not gonna work. So she'll be back on drugs in no time. That's number one. 90 days, you're counting down till you can get out and see the man. Who's a former offender here? You know what I'm saying. Or if you, oh, nobody, oh, I'm the only one? Really? Really? This is the problem with people who used to do drugs or have a problem with alcohol. If we're not going to talk about it, then how are we going to show the face of what it is? You know, and share our experiences. Okay, so I'll share my experience. And what I'm saying to you is, if somebody sentenced me to 90 days in rehab, it wouldn't work. Because I was a fiend and I would want to get out and just start getting high all over again, except I'd be smarter at it. Fiends are some of the sneakiest people you know. Since we're talking. All right, look, and then, okay, so 90 days in lockdown rehab, so that's not going to work. 18 hours of community service. All right, that'll work because she'll be doing her community service in New York, and we here at the show are gonna fan out and make sure that these streets stay clean and the graffiti stays painted. And then, the killer part to me, the worst sentence, is 18 months of psychotherapy. Can you imagine somebody with a hypnotic crystal making you talk about junk you don't care about talking about because all you're thinking about is your hookup, your connect is gonna be at the crib in an hour, you know? So it's not going to work, but Lindsay, I wish you well, and you know what? If you stay focused, it could work for you. And we'll be watching. Thank you. So now, all the things going on in the world, and this is the most important thing here in New York, Tiger Woods and the Olympic skier Lindsey Vonn have made their relationship official by announcing it. Again, I'm on my own side of the room in our Hot Topics meeting this morning. Everybody is like, why do they have to make it in such a pronounced way? I'll explain in a second. In the meantime, in my head, why? Tiger and Lindsay both released statements on Facebook announcing that they're dating. They released statements. Tiger even posted a photo gallery of him, himself and Lindsay. Then it's on the front page of the paper like I just showed you. Well, this is why this is important. First of all, Lindsay needs us all to know that she's dating this man so that we can secretly fan out and be Team Lindsay. So when you're in the diner, if you see Tiger with a strange girl, when you're at the strip club and you see him leave with some girl, when you're at the ShopRite and you see him shopping with some girl and it's not Lindsay, call me and I'll announce it to her And then, you know, Tiger, you would have been a guy who never lost his old tigerish ways. But I agree, like when you're with somebody like Tiger, you do need to make a formal announcement. So now we all know. So you're in a box now, Tiger, because we're watching. Okay, so, did you watch The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills last night? Okay? No, it was like Dancing with the Stars, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Biggest Loser. I was like everywhere last night. Okay, so Marissa and Faye Resnick spread rumors about Brandi Glanville. Now, mind you, Marissa and Faye are trying to be important enough to the show so they can hold a diamond. You know, because right now they're just the extras. They don't hold the diamond. But if they keep stepping up to the plate the way they did last night, they'll be holding a diamond in no time. They confronted Brandi and Faye butted in. Just take a look.
You're being misled by a very bad girl. And I hate to see you go down this road, honestly.
Sweetheart, I'm 48 years old. I know which road I'm walking, but thanks for the concern, but I think I can figure things out on my own. But you know, I mean,
nothing to do with you,
honestly, we're just having conversations and it's
Well, I just want to be a part of it.
But you weren't asked to be part of it.
And you were asked to go.
No, Faye.
So if you want to be a lady, then be a lady and go.
I don't think so.
I'm sorry?
You want to talk about ladies?
Yeah, let's...
No matter how many Chanels you borrow, you will never, ever be a lady.
Faye is so shady. And by the way, swirly, isn't she? She's like black, white, you don't know what she is, but she's just beautiful to look at. But mean. Good one, you guys. Also, last night on the show, did you see that Adrian and Paul announced their separation? Now, we've been waiting for this announcement for so long from their actual mouths, and the crazy thing is that last night's episode revealed nothing but that they're separated. We didn't see the fights leading up to it. In one scene, like they're laughing and joking with each other at the party, and then in the next scene, they announced that they're getting a divorce. It was such bad editing. But here's the thing. Next week, they're doing the finale of Beverly Hills on Monday night, and then after that, they're doing the reunion. So we'll be watching together and talking about it. And then I was watching The Biggest Loser last night, and I do want to shout out to the winner. The winner is Tatyana Ali. Danny was on my new friend Jillian Michaels' team. I know. Danny, she lost 121 pounds. And she's only 26 years old, so she's got a whole big life ahead of her. And Danny, what I can't figure out is how do you lose 121 pounds and have tight arms? So when you come here tomorrow, because she's coming to our show, could you wear a sleeveless dress so we can check you out in person and the arms and stuff? Thanks, Danny. I'll see you tomorrow, and congratulations in advance. Everybody keep clapping. We got a great show for you. The latest contestant to be fired by Donald Trump, the fabulous Latoya Jackson is here. Plus, we fell in love with her as Ashley Banks on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and now she's starring on BET's Second Generation Weigh-Ins. Tatyana Ali is here. But up next, we're gonna share some celebrity encounters in Fan Out. Don't miss it. Well, it's time for everyone's favorite Fan Out. Let's get started. Our first fan out comes from Liza Y, who watches the Wendy Show here in New York on Fox 5. She lives in Brooklyn. She says, hey, Wendy, I've been loving Elton John ever since I was 11 years old, and when when Elton found out that I had seen him in concert over 100 times, I got to go backstage in Vegas and meet him. It was like meeting the Wizard of Oz. I love Elton John. Nice picture. By the way, congratulations to you, Elton, and your husband, David, on the birth of your second child. Yes. Okay. I had no idea Elton was pregnant. Okay, so our second fan out comes from Patty T, who watches the Wendy Show on Fox 29 in Millville, New Jersey. And Patty T says, how you doing, Wendy? My daughter took me to see Kelly Ripa and Michael Strahan's show for my 51st birthday. During the break, my daughter asked Michael to give me a hug. I was holding him so tight, he eventually asked me to let him go. It was the best birthday ever. Yeah, I love their show too. Okay, our next celebrity fan out comes from Yvette M, who watches The Wendy Show on KTTV in Burbank, California. She says, hello, Wendy. Hello, Yvette. She says, my boyfriend and I were in the grocery store picking up some snacks, and who do we see in the cookie aisle but Gwen Stefani? I asked her if she would take a photo with my boyfriend, and she said, sure. Gwen is gorgeous. From the looks of her shopping cart, Gwen loves Pepperidge Farm cookies. Me too. I like the Milanos and apple juice. She put it in the apple juice just enough for it to get soggy, and it's just good. Anyway, Gwen, everybody, by the way, is getting a lot of flack recently for wearing those MC Hammer style pants with that drop crotch. Well, they look good on other people, but I don't know that they're so practical for me and you. Do you know what I mean? She rocks out. Do it, girl. Okay, our next celebrity fan out comes from Cornisha H, who watches our show on Fox 11 in Los Angeles. And Cornisha says, how you doing, Wendy? I was in Hollywood, and as I got out of my car, my 4-year-old daughter, Talia, starts running towards this man. It was Snoop Dogg. She started hugging him, and when he asked her what his name was, she said, Snoop Lion, which is so cute because we told you here on Hot Topics that he changed the dog to Lion, and the 4-year-old, is that good or bad that the 4-year-old knew that? I can't decide, but thank you so much for your celebrity fan outs. And Cornisha, your daughter is beautiful. Listen, if you have a celebrity encounter and you want to share it with us, we love that. Go to wendyshow.com and see the information and send it in, okay? Up next, everybody, we've got fired Celebrity Apprentice friend to the show, Latoya Jackson. Keep it first guest as a soft-spoken pop culture icon, but on the latest episode of Celebrity Apprentice All-Stars, we saw an entirely different side of her. Take a look.
Don't ever tell me to be quiet, Latoya. You will be respectful. You're a project manager, but you're not going to disrespect me.
I am always respectful.
Okay, then being
Who is the
quiet,
most disrespectful person sitting in this room right now? You tell me.
You're being disrespectful, and
No,
that's not good leadership.
You a question.
Look up good leadership. Being disrespectful is not good leadership.
But I'm not going to let you run over me.
And take notes.
I am not going to let you run over me.
Being disrespectful will never work for me.
Please welcome Latoya Jackson. Head to toe over.
Oh,
I love you. By the way, I shouted you out through the TV the other day, telling you I love your hair system, your hair. I don't know what it is.
Everyone was telling me that. Thank you for that. It's Kimmy. She's in the back. Kimmy Hendricks. She's really incredible. She's great.
It's everything.
Thank you.
And I love your outfit and the whole bit.
Thank you.
How's the family, by the way?
Everyone's fine.
Everyone's good.
Thank
Good.
you.
Listen. I really just want to get down to talking about Celebrity Apprentice. I'm obsessed with this show. The other night you had a showdown of all showdowns with Omarosa. Well, now that you've been fired, can we talk frankly?
Of course.
What do you think about Omarosa?
I don't.
And you've been consistent with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that Omarosa is using the death of her fiancé, actor Michael Clark Duncan, to get ahead in the game? I hear a lot of yeses in the audience. What do you say?
What do you guys think? Yes! That's what every teammate was saying, and we all feel that way. And it's very convenient, and she uses it right on key, right on time, all the time. And I think it's really sad.
I didn't see any tears either.
I know. It's a crocodile tears.
Yeah.
Crocodile tears.
Do you know, Latoya,
Yeah?
by the way, you know you're one of my favorite people since my show has started. Like people who you never think you're going to meet them, and then you meet them, and
thank
you're like
you.
cute. I always love when you come by.
Thank you.
So this is what Omarosa said about you. She said, "I think every girl grows up and dreams of meeting a very tall, dark, and handsome, talented movie star or rock star, and that happened to me. Michael chose me. I chose him, and I can see how someone like Latoya Jackson would be very envious of this love story."
It's ludicrous.
I mean, that's your response. It's ludicrous.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. Michael was a really sweet guy. He was such a sweet, kind, gentle man. He was a big guy, but he was a gentle guy at the same time.
Yeah.
And it really, I'm just puzzled at how a guy so kind, so sweet, could be mates with someone like that. You guys don't know that person that we were working with, but the guys were afraid of her.
But we could see through the TV. You guys watch Celebrity Apprentice. The entire team was hating Omarosa the other day when you got fired. Everybody was hating, but when you all got in the boardroom, nobody stuck together and said Omarosa is poison. Everybody's scared of her.
See, that's the thing. You don't know when you get in the boardroom what people are going to say and how they're going to react because they're afraid of being dismissed themselves. So it's very quiet and hush hush. And I don't know which way they're swaying, but afterwards, of course, you know. Like, oh my God, you should have done this, and they go on and on.
Donald Trump, everybody thinks that you were also scared to bring Omarosa in the boardroom. What's your response to that?
I had definitely planned to bring her back. That was my #1 goal. And she started the crying, the crocodile tears, and I didn't know how well if he was buying it or not.
She had to leave in the middle of the show, or like at a point in the show, because TMZ or somebody was about to release the Michael Clark Duncan 911 call. So, and the team apparently used that or thought of that as an excuse on Omarosa's part.
Yes, it was an excuse, and it was something that she kept sabotaging my entire project. Everything that I would do.
You were project leader.
She would go back and she would make phone calls religiously and say she's not answering my calls. Meanwhile, she would call other teammates and not me, and she would do everything to set me up to fail.
Yeah.
And I kept overlooking it, and I kept on with the task and kept trying. And I have to be honest with you, the argument that you saw, I'm not a confrontational person. I don't like confrontation.
With this little soft Bambi voice, of course you're not. You know?
Well, I don't like even seeing it on television because it makes me sad. And for her to just yell at me for no reason, what you guys saw was really nothing, it was much worse. There are other parts to it. And I just couldn't understand it. And I kept telling myself, you know, I will stand up to you. If you're going to fight with me, I will fight you back. But sometimes it gets overbearing at times.
When you got fired, you got very emotional. We saw lots of tears from you as you went to get in the elevator.
Oh, I was so hurt. You have no idea.
What was going through your mind?
I was saying to myself, why did I listen to myself saying Donald believed it when I should have just done what I wanted to do and fire her?
Yes. Well,
bring her back.
Bring her back and fire her.
But I just really felt that he would not get rid of her.
Yeah.
Because he needed that in the show.
She
needed that
makes
kind
for
of
great
character.
show watching.
Yeah. So I was in a catch-22. I said, listen, he's not going to fire her because he wants her to keep doing this over and over again.
Well, we enjoyed watching you while you lasted on the show. And it's always fun to have you by. Latoya Jackson, everybody. Celebrity Apprentice All-Stars airs Sunday nights at 9 on NBC. We'll have to catch up with the family action with the Jacksons at another time, okay?
Very well.
All right, everybody. We'll be right back. It's time for Ask Wendy. Have a seat, studio audience, except for you, sir.
How are you, Wendy? How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
So what brings you by?
Just here for the show.
Who'd you come with?
I came with Aaron.
Hi, Aaron. How you doing? So how can I help you?
I've been married to the love of my life for the past 13 years. We have 4 wonderful, beautiful children together, ages 11 to 2. She delivered them all naturally. So it takes a little toll on the body.
Yeah.
And about a month ago, my wife asked me, do you want me to get a boob job? Wendy, how would I answer that question?
Well, between me and you,
sure.
What do you want to tell her?
What I told her was, I love her no matter what she does. I think she looks beautiful now. But whatever you want to do, I'm there for you and I'll pay for it.
listen, you know, if she needs you to hold her hand and go to the doctor's office and, you know, that type of thing, you know, make sure you remember those words you just said.
Yes.
Sir, you're perfect.
Oh, thank you.
You are perfect. Thank you. Thank you. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Hi, Wendy. I'm Martine. So I've been dating my boyfriend for 3 years, and we're now living together. He just graduated from law school about a year ago, and I'm a medical resident currently. So we've talked about marriage, and you know, he says he sees things going that way, but he still hasn't proposed yet. So my question is, do I give him an ultimatum, or do I wait around and wait for him to get a job?
Martine, ultimatums don't work generally. I mean, there are exceptions to every rule, but generally ultimatums don't work, especially in something like marriage. You'll regret forcing his hand to marry you. And he'll throw it in your face every time you guys have a fight. Well, I didn't want to be here anyway. You're the one who made me marry you. That's number one. Number two, look, a doctor and a lawyer. You're going to be a doctor. You're still in medical school.
Graduated.
You already graduated.
Yeah.
So you're doing your residency.
Yes.
And, oh, good for you. And he hasn't taken the bar yet.
He did.
He did.
Just did.
Very nice. Listen, you kids still have plenty of time. Everything is laid out. The Magic 8 Ball says you guys will get married. Just don't give him an ultimatum.
Okay.
Okay?
Fair enough.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you, Martine. I love, oh.
How you doing, Wendy? My name is
doing?
Deborah. How you doing?
How do you do that?
I've been dating a girl for dating a girl for 7 months, and I've been trying to make it official now. Last month, I asked her could we actually make it official.
What does that mean?
Asked for her to be my girlfriend. I'm finishing up my last year of grad school, and she wants to be an actor. So she feels that we should focus on our careers before relationship, but I want to focus on relationship and career. So should I move on or what?
Move on? Where did that come from? First of all, it's refreshing that it's the woman who wants to focus on her career and not be all booed up with official titles. Is she dating other people that you know of?
No, she says she wants to focus on career.
Okay, so then the other person distracting her is her career. Ride with it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, okay?
Believe it.
All right, don't break up with her. Ride with it. All right.
Got you.
Good luck. Up next, everybody, Tatyana Ali. Keep it here. Our next guest is the adorable Ashley Banks on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and now she's all grown up and playing a sassy Hollywood assistant on the new BET show, Second Generation Weigh-Ins. Take a look.
Other than those notes, your movies sound great. And what's really amazing is how timely you guys are. You know, with The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Hunger Games, and soon 50 Shades of Grey, all cashing in, your female-centric slate of films are poised to strike gold.
My timing's always impeccable.
Please welcome Tatyana Ali. Real girlfriends tell you when you have lipstick on your teeth. Take a look. Yeah. That doesn't work either.
I know.
You know what they tell you? They tell you to put your finger in your mouth and pull it out, and then you get all the extra lipstick. But if you smile,
I did that before.
Yeah, but if you smile really hard, like a genuine smile, not a fake one, then you're always gonna have lipstick on your teeth because your top lip curls up and becomes nothing, right?
Let me know if it happens again.
No, I'm not. I got the mirror.
I was bringing you bright lips and stuff.
No, it's good. It's good. Welcome to spring.
Thank you.
Today's the last day of winter, and so you're helping us remind us. I like your. Can we give you some shoe cam?
I did this for you. This is for the shoe cam.
Yes, there it is. Take your feet down. There you are. They're good. And by the way, congratulations on the new show.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you know, the guys were all here and had us in stitches. They were so funny. You got a taste of what I've been. Exactly. What I've been working with. So now you're the only girl on the cast.
I am. I'm the only girl, and you know, I come from a family of girls.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we have 2 little sisters besides my dad. My dad is like the only man. I have like 1 male cousin. So I love women, and I love the company of women.
Yes.
And so this was something I had to get used to.
had you ever dated any of them?
No. I've never dated. Although Damien tells a story. Damien Dante tells a story about when we worked together when we were very little. We did Eddie Murphy Raw. I don't know if you guys remember that movie. There's like a clip in the beginning.
Yeah, but we love Eddie here.
Yeah, I sing Why Do Fools Fall in Love, and he's one of the kids that's running around.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so he says that he had a lemonade stand and offered me lemonade. I was like the older woman. And he offered me lemonade and I turned him down.
Oh, so you've already rejected him.
But he like brings it up a lot. Like we've done interviews and the first time he told that story was like on camera and it was kind of deep.
Yeah, well we have a picture of you. So you recently celebrated your birthday, happy belated, in January. And you had a party and Drake came. Drake.
He did.
Have you hooked up with him?
He is absolutely brilliant, and I am a huge fan of his. And that okay, this club in LA, Supper Club is like this amazing club. It's like a circus, and like when people buy bottles of champagne, they like come out of the sky. A woman comes.
Really?
In like a gymnast, and she comes down and so I was just, I wasn't popping bottles like that, but he got me a beautiful bottle of champagne and it fell down from the sky and I felt really special.
That was a really nice story. But the question was, have you hooked up with him?
I think he's amazing. I think he's awesome. I didn't what?
Girl!
I didn't even say anything. I didn't even say anything.
We're all grown. We're all grown. You know, Tatyana recently admitted that one-night stands are one of her favorite things. Yes, you did. Tatyana!
This is going so bad.
No, it's not. No, you're amongst friends. And can I just say, I saw what the haters said after you, but those women are being judgmental over something that they are too scared to admit. I'm applauding you.
No, but here's the thing. No. That was an article for the Huffington Post, and it was a question and answer. And they asked all sorts of questions, like, what would you never do in front of anyone else? The most embarrassing thing. I was like, I interpretive dance to Tori Amos. That's actually true. Okay. The one-night stands thing, that's actually not true.
Did you say it?
I said it, yeah, but I was tongue-in-cheek with like a lot of the answers. I mean, I also said I cried 3 times a day because that's how many times when was the last time I cried? I don't know, like I cry all the time. But the one-night stand, it's not really true, but I was surprised. I mean, I was like 2013. I'm a grown woman. If that were the case,
this is all I'm saying. Now look, let me tell you something to the haters. There's nothing wrong with a one-night stand. While I am married and all, taken and everything, I have lived as a woman. How do you think you get through things in order to be solid on the other side? You have to do stuff. So, and look at me, Tatyana. If you're a responsible woman with your own place and your own keys, and you've got birth control, and by the way, you have got a
everyone's grown, everyone's consenting.
And didn't you graduate from Harvard?
I did.
Hello? And she didn't have to go to college. Remember, she was very successful as a child actor. So if you want to have a one-night stand, just call us about it. Hey, Tatyana.
Yes.
There's something that I wanted to ask you, but the last time that you were here, we were just meeting, so now I feel like I can ask you what I really wanted to.
Yeah.
So back in 2011, do you remember when the Fresh Prince, was it 2011? No, that was way back in the day.
That's like 1990.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about the Aunt Viv thing. But 2011 was the reunion of the Fresh Prince cast. And I noticed that Janet Hubbard wasn't there.
Yes, Hubert.
Janet Hubert.
Yes.
She was the original Aunt Viv.
Yes.
And remember all the drama circulating with that, but we never really... Hey, Will, how you doing? What a picture. We never really got the story. What happened with the first Aunt Viv?
Okay, well, the story from my point of view, remember I was a little girl.
Yes.
And so I spent a lot of my time in the classroom, on set, when I wasn't on set.
Yes.
I was literally going to school.
We know, and then you went to Harvard.
But from my point of view, it was really like a divorce. Like when it actually happened, it felt like a divorce. And Daphne Reed came in.
She was the new Aunt Viv.
She was the new Aunt
nicer
Viv,
one.
and it felt like we had to get to know like our new mom. I used to go horseback riding with Janet. She taught me how to ride horses.
Aww.
And but
did you stay friends with her after, or did Will make you choose?
No, Will didn't make any. I mean, no. He didn't make me choose at all. But there was definitely like negativity. Like you could feel it, and which is amazing to me because like we were on a hit show, and everybody's making money and buying houses, and we really like loved each other and laughed every day. I don't see why there would be tension or what the issue would be.
Thank you for clearing that up for us. And again, thank you for coming by. This is our friend Tatyana Ali. Isn't she the best? Okay, so the season finale of Second Generation Weigh-Ins airs tonight at 10:30 on BET. Tonight, 10:30 BET. Up next, everybody, it's time for Wendy fan feedback. Keep it here. Time, everybody, for Wendy fan feedback. Earlier in Hot Topics, we were talking about Lindsay Lohan, and I was telling you that she avoided jail time. She pled no contest to reckless driving and lying to the cops, and she's going to spend 90 days in rehab lockdown and then, you know, some other things, but no jail time. So here's what you guys said at Wendy's show on my Facebook. You said, Haley B says, rehab isn't going to do Lindsay any good. Lock her up for at least a year. She needs a dose of reality. Sonia R says, what a joke. No wonder Lindsay does what she does. There are absolutely no consequences for her actions. It's pathetic. And Cheryl W writes in, or sends in, Lindsay must be a praying woman because only God could keep things going her way. No, she's maybe not a praying woman, but she's a white woman, and that's a start when it comes to the law. Mm-hmm. Okay, and Dancing with the Stars, we talked about that. We asked you what you think about the new season of Dancing with the Stars. And Caroline M says, Lisa Vanderpump needs to leave her dog home and pay attention to her dance partners. No, Jiggy is her good luck charm. Oh, we don't have any more time. Wait, hold on. Danita G writes, what is wrong with DL? Did someone take away his black card? He must not be a real brother. No, not all black people can dance, in case you didn't watch season 12. Second to be eliminated. Thank you, everybody, for your comments. Join the live conversation each day on my Facebook and Twitter. We'll be right back. Keep it here. Love you for watching. See you tomorrow on Wendy. Bye.